Okay, so I won't be looking at you because I'm driving. And the picture may get kind of bouncy because I'm driving. And my voice may not be loud enough because, yeah, you get the gist, right? I'm driving. But I was thinking of our cactus plant. My husband and his mama, and pretty much everyone who ever came near the house, wanted to kill the cactus plant the minute they saw it. They hated it. It was ugly. It's not a shiny, beautiful cactus. It has ugly spines, and it's taller than most humans. Taller than Shaquille O'Neal, I'm pretty sure. So this plant is big, it's ugly, and it's in the front and center of our yard. But I knew two things that made me want to give it a try. Cactus plants can flower, and there are some people who are like desperately in love with cacti. I was like, let's give it a chance. Let's keep it for a while. Oh, also it's very expensive. They said, we don't care what it's worth. Nothing's horrible. It's ugly. I insisted they try to save my cactus, please. Thankfully, the guys doing the fence, they were told to cut it down. They respected cacti. They didn't listen. They built the fence around the cactus. And so we got to keep it. My whole family was like, oh, if I dared go near it, to chop it down, I'd do it, but that does not look safe. And I'm like, yay for the spines. Really long spines. And finally, one morning, because our family, everybody wakes up earlier than me, they were up really early and they saw the flowers. I didn't, and I was so sad. And I kept getting up too late to see the flowers for months, I think. But now everybody was on board. They love the flowers. And I was like, I wonder what they look like. So finally, I dragged my butt out of bed in the wee hours of the morning, and I saw the flowers. We live in Florida. It gets deathly hot in the summer. And so they do not flower in the daytime. And so I took a look at them and I was like, oh my gosh, that flower is beautiful. It was just one. They had been holding out hope because of the one flower they could see, at most two, that this would be a beautiful plant. This year, apparently the cactus decided that it's loved because it's got like 7 flowers on it. And I took a picture of the before and after. I hope I will be able to somehow embed it into this video so you can see the ugliness of the scarred cactus and the beauty of its flower. Today I touched the cactus flower for the first time. I've never wanted to because I was afraid I'd kill it, and there was only one, and it was so beautiful. If you see my Author Orsini page, that bee going up to that flower is not stock footage. That is my cactus plant. And that is the one flower that I saw on it that one first day. So I was floored. It feels every bit as soft and delicate as every rose petal I'd ever felt. But there's a difference to it. It just has a different feel. Oh, it was so nice. I'm so excited. So, all this to say, some people will never see, we as humans will never see that part of some people. Some people will keep that hidden, and we will wonder why on earth God even made them or put them on this earth. We won't see their value, maybe because the only time we ever see them is when they're having a hard time. For example, emergency room doctors. They don't get to see the best side of all of their patients. If they judged their goodness or their fitness for human existence based on how they reacted to a broken arm, come on, that's silly. Me, I don't always show the inside of me to the world. I mean, I talk nonstop, and I'll reveal it here. But if you haven't noticed by the count, I don't have a lot of viewership on my YouTube channel. And so most of my people who meet me in daily life just know me as somebody who likes children. And that's pretty much it. I'm an open book. I'm not afraid to tell you every bit of my story. I've always been like that. But I am standoffish. So it takes a bit for you to get in sometimes. And yet, I'm not standoffish, because in a grocery line, I will make friends with everyone around me because it's one-on-one and I'm comfortable there. But you could have known me from church for 20 years and never know me, because that's a crowded environment and I can be very uncomfortable and stick to the people I know well because I'm so uncomfortable. And so I may look like somebody who's cliquish or only hangs out with their own people because I'm stuck up, and in reality, I'm just awkward. Very, very, very awkward. So you may never know that about me. You may think I'm clannish, I'm cliquish, I like my own people, I'm full of myself because I am smart, and I'm not shy about that. And who knows what else. You may have seen me during a hard moment when I snapped at somebody, because that has happened more often than it happens to a lot of people, I guess. But then again, you may know the other part of me. You may have been let in for that one moment to know everything else that's left inside. Maybe you do watch my YouTube videos. Maybe you do read my blogs. Maybe you do know there's more beyond this very white exterior. White people are like, that's not white, but I'm Latina. This is white. So just letting you know, like that cactus, there may be more to the people around you than you know. Please do not put up with abuse. But where it is within your power to live at peace with somebody and try a little harder. If there's no way to find peace with them because they are complete narcissists who have no sense and do not know how to love anybody or give them a kind answer to anything, maybe you need to get away from people like that. But if you just meet somebody who's a little bit surly now and then, but seems to mean well, give them a try. You may find there's a lot of great under all that crustiness. I love you guys. God bless you. And I hope to figure out how to embed a picture of this cactus for you and eventually know how to make these things a lot more nice and pretty. Because I seem to only be inspired to do my YouTube videos when I'm looking busted, unshowered, unhairbrushed, in the car, on the way to do something, in the middle of the morning or the evening. Bye, guys.